came over here looking for my food bag. That is so cool. Oh man, there's tons of them. So how many of you have had that feeling in the middle of the week? God, I can't wait for the weekend where I can go out, I can reset for a day. If you're like me, you probably start getting that feeling around Wednesday, which I did this week. It is Wednesday and I got that feeling. And so I decided, you know what? I'm gonna go out backpacking. I had some meetings today, this morning. They wrapped up around 2 and I drove 2.5 hours out into the wilderness here, right off the middle fork of the Boise River to a little place called Eagle Creek to just get a nice quick backpack in. This is how I first started backpacking about 4 years ago, of just little short trips in the wilderness around my house, which is in Boise, Idaho. And in Idaho, we're lucky enough to have a lot of these places very near to everywhere here. I am here to show you that a quick getaway to the wilderness is possible, yes. We are going to schlep this stuff about 3.5 miles up Eagle Creek, find a nice place to camp, which I hear is back here. And then in the morning, there's more work to do because tomorrow is Thursday. So I need to be up early and back to the car and back to work around noonish. So we'll see if I can pull that off. I brought the big pack because I want to be comfortable. So I brought basically a very nice camp, some steak and some good stuff. It's really a comfort, rest and relax backpack, if you know what I mean. So I should probably shut up now and get to walking since I've only got about 3 hours left before I need to find my spot. So let's go do it. Welcome to Eagle Creek. Well, this is lovely. It is 7 o'clock. We have made it with time to spare. And there are several pretty nice campsites down here. The ground's a little uppy, but they will work. There is firewood, there are fire pits, there is a roaring creek next to me, and I found this down here, and this is going to be perfect for the steak and potatoes that I brought for dinner. Okay, we got our fire going, we got camp set up. Now it's time for dinner, and we are doing the most Idaho dinner I know of, steak and potatoes. The steak has come from McKell's Ranch, and the potatoes came from Albertsons. I guess that's a pretty Idaho thing. So I just grabbed my ribeye, froze it up, threw a stick of butter in there just in case. I guess the only thing I'm debating right now is oh my gosh, and there's a tick right here on my arm. Oh, as I almost dropped my meat. There's a tick right here on my arm about to burrow in, so we got ticks out. It's actually the second one I've seen. Okay, so I guess I'm debating. I also have the potatoes in tin foil. I'm debating just throwing this right on the grill, which isn't the cleanest, but I think might be the tastiest, or do I just leave it in the aluminum foil? I brought my fork and my knife with me. Even brought a chair, but I didn't bring a plate. But luckily, this spot used to be an old mining outfit, so there's tons of junk around. So I found just something from the old mine that was out here. Look at that. That sure does look like a plate to me. Oh, cuts like butter. Oh. 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 Well, that was delicious, but we gotta do dessert. And of course, if we're gonna do dessert out here, we gotta do s'mores. But, I mean, I brought a lot of stuff, but I wasn't about to bring full-on marshmallows and Hershey chocolate and everything with me. So we are just cooking. Oh yeah. Ooh. Ooh, hot, hot. S'more Pop-Tarts. To get the coffee, the jet boil, all ready to go the night before, and then the morning I don't even get out of the tent. I just make it right outside here, have coffee in bed. Enjoy my morning. Oh man, I should have looked around last night. I came over here to grab my food bag out of the tree, and I have stumbled across a grove of morel mushrooms. I have never found morels. That is so cool. Ho, ho, ho. Look at that bad boy. What a haul. What a haul. I gotta say, I think these are my favorite trips. It's always fun to do something epic, like go to Peru and spend a week there, but man, those are hard. They cost you money. There's tons of people. Just right in your backyard, 2 hours away. So much fun. A little exercise, just relaxation, no one around. Don't forget about your backyard. All right, I'll leave you with some behind the scenes of me being silly and walking back and forth to pick up my camera. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.